Alright, y'all, today is a very exciting day because we have had the chance to buy an old abandoned property here that's supposedly filled up with a bunch of really expensive abandoned trucks, like antique ones and all sorts of cool stuff. So we're gonna fire up the GMC here and get going. By the way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, help me out by giving that like button a little tap. It helps with the video a ton, and I appreciate it so much. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and helps me make videos just like this. So don't be lame. Subscribe. So this property that we're going to look at came up on an online auction. You weren't able to go and look at the place or the buildings or anything like that. All you were able to see is the surrounding pictures of the property. However, I did get some info from one of my uncles that knew the guy back in the day. He unfortunately passed away, but he always had a bunch of old antique trucks parked outside of his building. So our goal for today is to go out there, see what we can find, and hopefully there's some pretty good stuff out there. But first, I gotta grab some diesel. Yeesh, this stuff ain't getting any cheaper. Alrighty, we are all fueled up here, ready to go. I got my sunglasses on because it's gonna be a long day. Well, this is the place right up here on the left. Hold up, gotta wait for this car to pass before we turn in there. There we go. For sale signs on there, I gotta take that one down. But I am gonna park right here. Yeah, I gotta take this thing down. We now own the property here. So I guess this used to be kind of an old farm. There's not much here left of the farm. Unfortunately, it would be really awesome if there was. But it's this shed right here that I'm most interested in. I'll check if there's anything in this one, but I'm guessing it's probably cleared out. We'll see though. Well, after checking in the shed, unfortunately, it is all cleared out. How about the diesel tank? Is there anything in here? Nope. Bone dry. Would have been nice if we had some in there. I guess it would have probably been bad by this time, but it would be nice to have some extra considering the prices these days. The house, I'm pretty sure it's probably a mess in there, so we're not going to touch that today. Looks like this was a garden back here, so nothing much. We'll go check out that shed in a minute there. I'm dying to go check it out, but I want to see if there's anything in the surrounding property. Sometimes there is. Old garden, shed, yeah, nothing in there. So a lot of this is actually pretty cleared out. How about anything in this diesel tank? Nope, bone dry as well. Couple bales, not much else. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. The thing I paid the most for. I guess we really paid for the property. Like, there's a lot of property. This whole field back here, all owned by us. A lot of this land, so I guess we'll see what we got. A couple bushes in front of here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Did we hit the mother load or did we hit the mother load? Look at all these trucks. Dude. This is nuts. You know what? I'm pretty happy that this barn roof decided it was gonna stay up because if it didn't, you know how many trucks in here would just be toast? Oh, there's so many of them in here. This guy must have been a Ford fan because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 Fords. You know what? Yeah, 4. There's 4 of them in here. Oh, man. So I'm pretty sure these are old 70s, 60s, and 80s type trucks. I think this one's a 40s, actually. This one's old. I could be wrong in all these years. Do not quote me on any of these years, but there's a lot of stuff in here. Looks like one tractor. Out of the entire farm, there is one tractor in here. But the guy really had a thing for collecting trucks. It looks like there's an old semi here. What is this? A diamond semi? Okay, not sure I've ever heard of that brand before, but it's here. Let's open up this door. There we go. Now we can get a better view. I don't know. I imagine this place has kind of been just sitting here waiting for it to sell for at least a couple months. So this definitely hasn't been open for a couple months. Probably maybe a year at least. So we can't be quite sure when all these trucks have ran last, but I might have to get my uncle out here and see what he thinks of all this. But yeah, we're gonna go bring the truck and trailer around and see what we can do. I might go grab a quad or a side-by-side or something so we can hook chains onto these and pull them out, or they maybe will drive. I don't know. If it's only been a couple months or a year or so, they might still all drive. Just might need a fresh battery and some fresh diesel. Just gotta give the Duramax a second to fully fire it up here. There we go. But a really nice property. I mean, I wouldn't mind fixing this up, and I could definitely either live here or sell the place. I don't have any equipment here to get any of these trucks running, like batteries or diesel or anything like that, so who knows. But a couple of these are like almost, for back in the day, these were lifted. We got the BF Goodrich on here, got a bit of a lift going. Not really any of the modern parts, so these were all original, or at least had a lot of older aftermarket parts. That's definitely not original. Yeah, not everything here is original, but pretty dang close. Something like this old C10. Yeah, this is definitely original. You ever notice how like close the Ford and the C10 look? Like, this is an old F-250 here, and they look so daggum close. I want to get these both out in the light here and just see how close they look together, because it's actually crazy. All right, so my uncle showed up here. He brought his truck with a bunch of tools and stuff in the back. I think even some diesel fuel and gas and some jerry cans here, but this is his truck. He calls it Vader. Best thing about it, you fire it up. Takes a second, but he's got her on full bags. No turning radius. Bring it back up. Turning radius. pretty weird, but it's also a very dang cool truck. I love it. But we're gonna see if we can get one or two of these trucks running here, and then hopefully we can get some of these out of here and check them out a little bit. All right, supposedly this one's ready to start here, so we'll fire up. Oh yeah, fires right up. Had to air up the tires a little bit too so to actually get out of here, but other than that, they're actually not that dry rotted, so they haven't been sitting that long. Oh man, there's so many dang cool trucks here. Okay, the next two that I want to get running are these two. These are my absolute favorites out of the entire collection he's got here. This one though, this is the truck. All right, this one's supposedly ready to go here, so let's even got a CB radio. Oh yeah, fires right up. This one, we didn't even have to put air in the tires. It's perfect. Oh, these look so much better out in the light. You can actually see them. These are just perfect. The guy obviously put a lot of time into taking care of these and making them all like nice and shiny and stuff. There's not even that much dust in here because of how nice the building is. This one took us a little bit longer, but for good reason. It's a 12-valve Cummins. The guy swapped a 12-valve into this thing. Two just pristine trucks. They're actually the exact same height, I think, roughly. Oh yeah, they're the exact same height. That's funny. One's got the step side bed. One's got the... I don't know if it's a long... Is it a long bed? Short bed? I don't know. And then I want to fire this one up here, but I think the rest can probably stay here. This is just one of the old Broncos, which super clean vehicle. An old Dodge Power Wagon. We got... I don't even know quite what the model of this is, but it's an old... like a really old Ford Dually. Alice Chambers here. We got the Semi. I think all these can kind of stay in here. The last one I want to get out though is the C10, and then compare it there to the Ford. Never mind, this one is the Ford. What I meant to say is compared to the C10. They're very similar in color, and they're the exact same length too. That's kind of weird. But as far as looks go, they are very dang similar. Like even the grills look, well, the grills are basically the most defining part. The hood is kind of the most defining part on the C10. Pretty different. The cabs are very similar. The Ford's more rounded there. The C10 is more of a blocky design. Beds are very identical actually. Like I guess you can't really change too much on a truck bed here, but very dang the same. This one has a gooseneck though. Body lines pretty dang similar. Mirrors are different. The interiors though, I think this one's slightly newer. It's got a bit of a different interior. Both standards though. But my uncle's gonna go grab a trailer, and I think he's gonna take one of these here. I'm not sure which one, but I myself, of course, are gonna be taking these two. By far my favorite. I don't know if you guys could have anything in this entire collection. Let me know in the comments which one you'd take, because I'm kind of curious. Everybody has different tastes, but for me though, it's this Chevy and this Ford. Two of my favorites. Now, obviously, I don't want to run any of these too long because they haven't been fully gone over, so even though they haven't been sitting for that long, still want to make sure they're all good. But this one today, or maybe the C10, I'm taking out driving, 100%. I really don't want to sell any of these, but might have to pay for the cost of the property. Who knows? Either way, very nice truck. Load this bad boy up here. Oh yeah, fitting on the trailer perfectly. I think they actually got very near the same rims. Very near. These could be Ford rims. Who knows? Oh, yeah, they are. But we're going to get these two back to my house there, get them unloaded, get them checked over, and then we'll probably come back for one or two more trucks and maybe look at the property a bit more, but we still got lots of work to do today. Dooley is squatting just a little bit. No caps, no staps. All right, we're back at home here, and now that these two are here, they're going to be occupying my personal garage instead of the one they were in. Definitely going to be a better place to keep them. I hope, at least. And this one's just going to stay right here for now. Same with this one. We're going to probably hop back out in the truck there and go pick up the last of what's sitting there, at least most of it. I would not mind getting that, what was it called? I think it was a Diamond semis or something. I can't remember exactly what the name was of it. I've never heard of that brand before though. It could be one of those really old brands that eventually merged with one of the newer brands, so it's a name you kind of don't hear very often. It's almost like Eggco, but they merged with Fent, I do believe. I could be wrong there, but it's maybe it's one of those types of brands. I don't know if it's gonna be able to be hauled by the GMC here, but we'll try our best. I don't know, we'll see how it works out. Well, we're back at the property we bought here. My uncle, while was gone, got this semi running here, so we're gonna get it loaded up on the trailer. He says it's actually in very nice condition here. I'm gonna shift it into gear here. I haven't drove a standard in a while, other than those other two, but driving a semi is a little different than driving a truck at times, but you get the gist of it. Got a heck of a sleeper in the back though. That's nice. Nope, not even gonna fit. It's too wide for the trailer. I guess we're gonna have to probably drive it back. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna drive this thing back. But my uncle said he's gonna be taking these two trucks here. He loves the classic ones, so he's gonna take them, tune them up, shine them up, probably sell them here for me. I really hate to sell any of these trucks, but I got to pay for this property, and I would like to buy more because there's a bunch more around here that are really cool and probably have some cool stuff on them. So kind of the deal I want to run here. Anyway, we're gonna let him do his thing here, and I'm gonna get this thing back home. He's gonna come and give me a ride later to go get my GMC. But you know what would be a really sweet setup? Is getting a trailer, getting those two trucks that we took back to my place there, and getting like a show rig setup. That would be sweet. This truck almost looks like a Mack too. Like sorta. Like a Mack crossed with a Peterbilt or something. I don't know. A very boxy design, but it's definitely cool. Man, this thing really cruises. Oh, there's no way we're stopping it in time for that approach there. We might just cruise in this one for a little bit. Cruise across the bridge here. Let that Jake brake roll. Gotta slow down. There's a lot of cops up here on this hill usually. Now we'll just flip it around here and take her on back. Super, super nice truck though. Glad I found it in there. Gonna be sweet if we ever buy any more properties and we want to go and pick up a few things from there. I don't know how we're ever gonna be fitting in this approach with big trailers. We might be able to do it. Just got to take the turns wide. That or widen my approach. Either way. I don't really know if everything's going to be fitting in here that we bought, but I guess we'll see. But we're definitely going to be making money off buying that property there, so that was definitely a risk I was willing to take, especially since there was quite a few rumors that there was some nice trucks there, so that's definitely nice. I'm glad we bought it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.